Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and I'd like to cap off this little three-part series of how-tos with the how to identify starters and extenders. Somebody did ask about extenders, but I don't think that you can talk about one without the other. They're so hand in hand. And the other thing is they are not super generic anymore. This isn't 2002 to 2006 Yu-Gi-Oh! Where we have just about all the same decks and every player can grab the same staple cards. This is 2021. We've got a ton of cards. We've got nearly 20 years worth of cards just in the American TCG alone. And so starters and extenders have taken a bit of a different meaning now than they did then. So just quick definitions for them. A regular starter is just a card that's going to start your plays. An extender is one that can extend the play. It's very basic, and it's way easier to show you guys since, again, it's so situational. So what I did was I went ahead and I got out my Samurai deck, right? And I think I sleeved it up again since the last time you guys have seen this one. So what's a good starter? A starter could be this Elder of the Six Samurai because it's able to special summon itself and allow you to start into your plays. Another good card to have that could be considered a starter would, of course, be Reinforcement of the Army. This would allow us to start picking and choosing and building our hand. Shin's Smoke Signal could be considered along the same lines. You can consider Dojo that too, but Dojo is more like tech or something that needs to be built up, so it's more of a combo piece, which is a different way of looking at certain cards. But again, this is going to help you build your field later, so this can actually also fall under extender. Same thing with United, kind of more or less a combo piece, but it can extend the play by allowing you to get more cards. Upstart Goblin just depends on whether you play it first or last. Strikes or nothing. So Grandmaster could be an extender. You've already summoned once, you want to summon again, and you're extending your plays. That could be a good one. The best extender example in this deck is actually the Asceticism of the Six Samurai. And it's just because of the crazy way that it allows you to play. So we could have had whatever Lady Blue is. Hatsume. Hatsume could have been in our hand along with Shinai. But we're trying to set up like a Mizuho Shinai Red-Blue loop. As long as you have your gateway plus whatever to hold your counters, you can go into that easily with your Asceticism. You'll summon the Hatsume. And let's go ahead and pull that out. So you'll summon the Hatsume. You'll be able to use the Asceticism. Doop. And let's just grab Dojo. It's the next closest. So again, I'm not trying to show you guys like the combo or anything. I'm just explaining like this is how you would extend into your combo. So those were already on board. You got this. You have Shinai in your hand. And now you want to get double Mizuho to go into that loop. So then you would play this. Play your Asceticism. Pull red from deck. Already that's going to be 4 and 2 counters, which will allow you to play the Shinai that you had in your hand, which will give you 6 and 3 counters. So then you could use 4 from here. And now since, of course, we played this one, we were able to special summon this one, which allows us to special summon this one, which will allow us to special summon any other reds that we get as well. And then you build your play from here. And then, of course, you do whichever route you're trying to do. If you're trying to build up like an infinite swing, fantastic. If you're going to blow up the opposing side of the field first, fantastic. If you're worried about like actually seeing this combo, I have this combo video as well as this deck profile. They're both on the channel. It is what it is. But like that is the power of extenders. But then again, like I said, Asceticism of the Six Samurai only works for 6 Samurai, so it's not really an extender for every deck. And Reinforcement of the Army, while it is good for all warrior-based decks, is not going to help my Thunder Dragons at all. It's not going to help me play Exodia for the most part. Like, I mean, it could, but it isn't going to do that. So I don't think there's too much else you can say unless you want to start talking about like what maybe is a generic extender. Like, what are some good cards that could be considered? Depending on your playstyle, one of the ones I've seen online in a discussion about this was Jester Confit. I'm not so sure. He does summon himself, yes. But that's maybe an extension. Unless I actually need that extra summon, though, I'm not sure that that's something I would personally be playing towards and going, yeah, that extended my play. Yeah, I kind of... and again, some of them are just combo cards, like when you use Dogmatic Punishment and you use Intis or something, and then you get double destruction. Technically, you extended the effect, but that doesn't extend on your plays. My favorite examples are things like Monster Reborn and like World Legacy Guard Dragon, because you get an effect plus an effect. Starleash Seafert, really good in like Link Dragon. You can use it as your start to get into your Striker Dragon, but then later in the turn, you can use it to better effect from the discard pile. Anything that can be used from the discard pile, I think, could be an extender. So all of the different fusion spells that are out there that say, well, when it's in the discard pile, you banish this, or you do this, do that. To me, those are extenders. Anything that's going to let me draw a card after the fact of something is a good extender. Summoner Monk is like sometimes situational, but most of the time I'm going to pick cards like Monster Reborn, Call of the Haunted, Oasis of Dragon Souls, just stuff like that. It just seems like that is the natural progression of extension, is by I'm out of cards, let me generate something that lets me go forward. I hope I didn't talk too much in a circle. That one got a little confusing, but I knew it was going to. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And if this is something that has helped you, or you do kind of enjoy these kind of little refreshers, and you'd like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, you could still let your friends know. It's a perfect way for the channel to grow and for you guys to show your appreciation. Outside of that, today was the 30th, so tomorrow's October 1st. We're going to get spooky. It's all going to be Halloween and Fiend and Zombie themed everything for the next 31 days. So, strap in. It's going to get a little weird. Some of these decks you already know. Some of these decks you're going to go, that's kind of cool. But hopefully we can all just have a good spooky season, alright? So I will see you guys then. You guys do me that last favor. Have a great day. And I'll see you on the next video. Later.